Hey, strangers. Welcome to another episode of the Strange Sessions. If you're new here, I'm Krista. With me is Kurt. Hi, Kurt.
Hi, Krista.
We are recording the very first episode from the Strange Cellar.
2.0.
We're going to call it 1.5.
Okay.
Because this is the temporary spot.
Okay. So
we're going to be moving to a different room in the basement. This is just where we were able to get it set up for today.
Yeah. Your new place is amazing.
Thank you.
Like, I love this place.
Thank you. Yeah, it's been overwhelming.
It's twice as big as your old house, 3 times as big as
huge.
Your old house.
Yeah, and we went from a half acre to 5.5 acres. So
and we can
mostly trees, though.
We can say now where you used to live in Sheboygan.
Yeah.
It was
not
weird.
That people hadn't probably figured that out.
No, but it was weird not getting on the highway. I know at some point I'm going to be daydreaming and I'm going to end up getting on the highway and I'll be like, have to take the next exit and come back. But no, this is nice. I love this place.
Thank you.
Lucy was happy to see me.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
She recognized my car coming down the driveway.
She did. She needs to learn how to not run in front of cars. Luckily, the road is like a quarter mile from our house. We have a very long driveway.
I did not expect a long driveway, and I wasn't, because the maps were leading me in different places. I wasn't exactly sure this was the right house. I don't know
why it does that. It does that for everybody.
And I'm like, oh, but what you told me
makes
helped
more sense.
A ton when you texted me.
Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah, and I'm like, there it is.
Describing the driveway. Yeah. Hey, if you don't want to sit through this,
if you don't want
you're like, I don't care that Krista moved. You can just pause, hit pause, check the show notes. The topic start timestamp will be posted there. We won't be offended if you skip ahead. We're not going to have a taste test today, though, because
this is just like a
practice episode.
Just to make sure that everything's working okay.
Yeah.
And it looks like it is. It sounds like it is.
The audio test.
Let us know if everything sounds okay.
Mm-hmm. It's a little echoey in here because there's no carpeting, there's no paneling on the walls. It's just brick and cement. Yeah. So, this is a tile floor actually, but it didn't sound echoey in the audio playback.
Your Dexter kill room in the back with the weird tunnel,
with the creepy hole in it. Yeah.
Unfortunately, it doesn't feel haunted. It's very
Not
nice and
all.
peaceful
here,
so I don't think
quiet.
We're going to catch any EVPs on our
Although
audio.
my last house didn't feel haunted either, but we got some weird stuff.
Yeah, we did have
there.
some weird stuff happen here. So
I
we'll
still
see.
think it was just stuff passing through. I don't think that house was haunted though. But yeah.
Before we get on with the chit chat, I want to give shout outs to our newest strangers, and those are nobody. We have nobody joined. Nobody has joined our Facebook group.
We keep getting subscribers on YouTube though, so that's
awesome.
Nice, yeah. I wanted to say hey to Zane. Zane ordered a hat, and he's being very patient because he ordered a light blue hat, and I cannot find. All I could find are the black hats. I can't find the other hats that are different colors yet. We are just like, we still have boxes to unpack, but I have checked everything and I can't find them. So I really hope that over the next few weeks I'm able to find it. Otherwise, Zane, I will refund your money, or if you want a black hat, please let me know. But thank you for being patient.
I want to give a shout out to any of my former students that still listen. Love you guys. Miss you guys. That's all I got.
And I also, are we about to kind of get into the episode?
No.
We have a story to tell? Oh, I have a story to tell too.
No, the only thing that I was going to tell, because I was going to tell you, like, I'm a little worried because, so 2 days ago at work, I take my Zoloft at 8 o'clock. And about 8:30, all of a sudden, I'm like, what's going on? And the only way I can describe it, it was like someone put in my chest like Gold Bond powder, because there was this weird, like really cold sensation, like here. And I'm like, what's this? And I had been cleaning somebody's room that did have like Gold Bond powder on their bed, and I brushed it off. So I'm like, did I touch my chest after that and not realize it? I'm like,
especially if it only happened once.
And then it went away, and then it came back in the afternoon, and I'm like, ugh. So I said, I'll take a shower. When I get home, I'll take a shower, see if that was it. Next morning, 8:30, happened again over on this side.
Huh. I would ask your doctor.
So if I'm taking my my Zoloft at 8 o'clock, and if it happens, somebody at work said if it happens again today, tell your doctor, because it was weird that it happened.
How long have you been on it now?
A couple months.
That's
like
weird
March.
That you would all of a sudden.
I know. And it's like,
Only
I would have been
work?
more freaked out. Yeah, I would have been more freaked out if it was a pain or something in my arm, but it wasn't a pain.
Like your
it
arm
just
goes
felt
numb.
like somebody put like a cooling sensation inside my chest on this side, and then the next day was on this side.
That's weird.
Yeah, so I'm a little worried.
I would definitely bring it up to your doctor.
Well,
Don't Google it.
No, that's what somebody at work, they're like, are you Googling it? And I'm like, nope, because no matter what the outcome is, I'm going to die.
I'll Google it for you, and I'll only tell you the non-scary stuff.
Please do. So I'm going to take my Zoloft and then see if it kicks in again at 8:30, but it just freaked me out a little bit.
Yeah, that would freak me out too.
But otherwise,
at this age, man, I mean, our bodies do weird stuff. And,
the way I eat, my anxiety, like.
Yeah. Is it still working though? The Zoloft?
I think so.
Oh, good.
It was a stressful week at work because I won't get into it, but it was a stressful week at work. But I love my job. So somebody asked me that day, they're like, do you have more anxiety than usual? And I'm like, no, I don't. I've been feeling really, really
Maybe
tired.
It's something in your building.
Possibly.
Messing with you.
Possibly.
It's a weird thing for it to do. But.
Yeah. But I never even suspected
Oh,
that.
really? Interesting.
But yeah, that's my issue right now is the last 2 days.
I could have used some Zoloft over the last few weeks.
I bet you could have.
Oh my gosh.
I bet you could have.
Brief story, but when Jim and I showed up here after the closing, the seller had not vacated the property. Mm-hmm. And let's just say it's been a journey. That's all I'm going to say. She's finally out of her hair. It took a while. But yeah, it was not what we were expecting when we put an offer in on this house, but came with a little baggage, unfortunately. But so far, I just
whispered, yeah. So if
that's
not an EVP, I promise.
I have a story though about the picture my mom took.
Oh,
I totally forgot about that.
Which is so weird.
It's very weird. Real quickly, so I mentioned, I think in the last episode, my dad passed away in 2022. And my dad was he loved to go for car rides. I mean, that was like a thing that they did all the time, even before like the Alzheimer's set in. But towards the end, he still loved going for car rides. Yep. But of course, my mom drove.
Yeah.
And she was getting in the car.
Did they always go to like the same place, or did they just go like adventure and see what they could
They would go to Door County. They would drive everywhere.
Oh, I want to give a shout out before I forget. You mentioned Door County to Carly in Australia.
Oh.
She listened to the...
I was like, Door County, Australia.
No, because she listened to the episode, our last episode, the one that I stitched together with our destinations and Wisconsin stuff. And she messaged me and she said she wants to come here sometime in the near future. And she said when she comes here, we are going to that mustard museum.
Oh.
But I said she would love Door County
too.
Yeah. Like Door County's amazing. So Carly, anytime you come here, I'll check out the mustard museum. I want to see the House on the Rock because I've never been there.
Oh, it's so amazing. But, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So where was I? So she was getting in the car. She was in her car in the driver's seat, and to the right of her car, so on the passenger side, my dad's old Geo Tracker was parked. Mm-hmm. And she looked out the passenger window, and in like the shiny finish of the Geo Tracker, she saw a reflection. And she did a double take and she took a picture, and she sent me the picture and she said, "What do you see?" And it was my dad. Yeah. My dad looks like his face is being reflected in the Geo Tracker's, like the side of the Geo Tracker. It's kind of distorted because it's like curved,
Because when you sent it to me and sent me the picture of your dad, I was like, did they have this photograph on like the back dashboard that it's reflecting? Because it looks almost like exactly like it does in that photograph you sent me.
Yeah.
And you said no. So it's weird.
And I mean, of course, I wasn't there. She was going to an appointment, I think, so she couldn't get out and like look around. But I can't imagine anything in our garage that would make such a reflection that has my dad's face with his sunglasses and like his exact nose. Yeah. So with my mom's permission, I have to check with her. I want to post the picture she took and the picture I showed you of my dad so that people can see like
side by side.
I mean, is it 100% him? I'm never going to say that, but it is striking.
Yeah.
Like it looks like my dad.
I understand pareidolia and the seeing making up, thinking that
your
you're
brain
seeing something,
is putting it
but
together.
This looks really like
it's
him.
So specific.
Yeah.
And if they were going for a ride, he would have his baseball cap on. He would have his sunglasses on.
It looks exactly how he looks in that weird reflection.
It's wild.
That's crazy. But yeah, see if you can. If she's okay with you.
Yeah, I'll text her today and see if she'll do it. I'm sure she will. I think she's even a stranger. She might be in our strangers group.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah. Well, that's the fun story that I had to share.
That's crazy. Anything else?
I don't think so.
I have 3 trivia questions.
Okay.
Because I try to tie it in with a topic. I didn't know what to do, so I have 3 local trivia questions.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, a couple, like I've gotten submissions. Roland, our listener Roland, sent me what he's got so far, and he's got a lot of the answers correct.
Oh, nice.
Even like the Ferris Bueller one
Oh,
that I
wow,
thought was
that was a
kind of
tough
hard.
one. Yeah.
I don't think anybody's got those 2 right yet. That the really, really tough ones, they open their show.
Oh, yeah, that's what I was thinking
of.
of.
The TV show one. But Corey got them, but I had to keep giving Corey hints on what to look up. One hint I will give out right now for that first one about open their show saying how far from nowhere they were.
Yeah.
And I did not specify in the question exactly the distance they were from nowhere, because that might have made it easier.
Oh,
so there's
okay.
a little hint for you. But yeah, I got 3 fun trivia questions. Still working. I've been really, really slacking really bad lately about working on the podcast stuff. So now I got to really crank on the next episode, which I think is going to be either about Nazis or Antarctica, or both Nazis and Antarctica.
Okay.
Because there's some interesting stuff there. But we
do need to do stuff.
Yeah, we need to jump into more paranormal stuff, because I feel like we really haven't done a whole lot of that.
Well, today is
lately.
going to be one.
Yeah, today is going to be one. Today is going to be one. So yeah, jump into we have no taste test.
Yeah, I want to give some shout outs actually related to this topic. Hi, Brock. I'm pretty sure Brock might be listening.
Hey, Brock.
I hope you're catching some good fish up there, Brock. We talked to him Thursday, Jim and I talked to him just to I gave him a very brief overview of how the investigation went. So I wanted to say thank you, number one, because he logistically helped us get in there. Yeah. But also Julie, she used to be Jim's coach. She also, I think, was kind of part of it. And then Joel is the owner of Drexel. That's where Jim used to work. I haven't said that because I'm really weird about saying where we work and live. But they all work at Drexel. Joel's the owner, and Joel owns the building that we investigated. And we had his personal blessing to go in and investigate it. And Brock also offered to let us in one more time before they start renovations. Okay. So
I would love to, based on what happened when we were there.
It's worth a revisit, in my opinion.
In my opinion, too.
Yeah. So he'll be, I said I would get the report to him and all the clips, but he's going to hear all the clips, the audio stuff in this episode.
I mean, none of them, yours is really good. Your one,
I think so.
None of mine are really groundbreaking. There's just but we'll talk about each one when we get to that.
Yeah, we'll go through all that.
Are you going to play those so we can hear them?
Yeah. The only thing I'm not going to play and sit here and listen to is the Estes Method, because it's kind of long.
It's long.
But we'll insert it in
the
here.
Estes Method one is what really, that whole situation with the Estes Method is what really sold me on. Yeah, I would really love to, because that was weird.
And the REM pod.
Yeah, so that was really weird. But
a lot of cool stuff happening there. Yeah. So the investigate. What was the date now? I can't even remember what the date was. This is terrible. Let me open the report.
Yeah, because I think I wrote in the report.
That'd be helpful to just look at the report and remember what happened.
Because we had checked out another place in Campbellsport. You, me, and Jim did the investigation. And
it was the training center.
And that's when we ate at that really good restaurant.
That's closed now.
I know.
Well, Joel bought that too. So maybe
Did he really?
Maybe it'll turn into some kind of restaurant.
Me up with some of those cheese curds.
Okay, the date was May 24th.
Yes.
It was me, Kurt, Barry, our friend Bear.
Barry, love you.
Rhonda and Mark Zahn and their kids, Brittany and Devin.
Yeah, Brittany and Devin's first time ever being on an actual
true investigation. They did an amazing job.
Yeah, they did.
So the place that we investigated.
Well, we met at
what was the name of that? Oh, Hometown Pub and Grub.
Hometown Pub and Grub, which was directly across from where anytime you have a ghost investigation and there's a restaurant directly across from
we're checking it out.
Then that's awesome.
But it was a nice opportunity for us to sit down, number one, just revisit with each other, because we haven't seen each other all in the same place since the Glen Beulah.
No, did Barry even ever meet? I don't think Barry ever met Devin and Brittany. Maybe she had.
She might have when they were little.
Yeah.
Not little, but
so it's always good before an investigation to get together and eat.
And Coleman couldn't join us.
Yeah,
I think he was sick, right?
He was. I was bummed that he couldn't join us, especially because a little stuff did kind of happen.
Yeah, food was good though.
Yeah, I got the sampler platter where it was some chicken tenders, some cheese curds.
I just hit my microphone.
Some French fries.
Yeah.
And then, first you and I went to check out.
Yeah, the building.
Yeah.
Brock was not aware that there were apartments upstairs. Yeah, that was a surprise to him.
Yeah, because we walked up to the building and all of a sudden we're like, there's a cat looking at us through the window.
Why is there a cat in the window? And then we heard a baby crying and we were like, whoa.
Either it's really haunted or there's people living up there.
Yeah, so we only investigated the main floor and the basement, but I mean, that was plenty for us. So the place we investigated used to be called the Amber Hotel. I don't really know what it's going to be called moving forward, but...
Is it going to become a hotel again?
I don't know. Yeah. I don't know if they're going to just make it a restaurant. I don't actually know what the plans are for the place, to be honest with you. But yeah, it has quite a history. I don't think we're going to go into all that. That's not really in the report either. But it's been a few different things over the years. I think at some point it was even torn down and rebuilt. Yeah. I don't think that's the original building, to my knowledge, right? Yeah. I think it's been deconstructed and something.
I couldn't find a lot of history.
There's not a ton about it.
There's not a ton about it.
We found a lot of...
Campbellsport's a really small town.
We found a lot of information on Campbellsport and like prominent people in the community back in the day. And people who were associated with this building too, which ties into one of the EVPs we got, which is very interesting.
Yes.
But I don't know. Do you want to just talk through like how the evening went?
Yeah.
Well, we started in like the main floor dining room.
Yes.
And we just kind of sat down and we weren't really doing a formal EVP session.
No, I had my recorders running basically all the time. Yeah, but we didn't. We did like a little EVP session, but nothing like. We
were mostly listening to Rhonda read through the history.
We're mostly just listening to Rhonda talking.
That's not how that was supposed to come out. No, she was reading a lot about the history, which was really helpful. And Barry had done some research too.
Yeah.
Which there were some helpful names that came up, but our first EVP happened, alleged EVP, when you were explaining, because Barry wanted to understand how the spirit box works.
Yeah.
So during this EVP, you're explaining it to her, and it's funny because Rhonda sounds very skeptical. She's like making this noise that's like, I don't know. So you're talking. I don't think Barry's really talking at this point, but you're talking and Rhonda's making a noise, and over all of that, which is how a lot of EVPs happen.
Yeah.
It sounds like someone is whispering a sentence. So should we put it in here?
Yeah.
Okay.
I haven't listened to these since I went through my audio, so I'm curious to hear this. Again, some of these you guys might need, headphones. You might hear better with headphones.
Yeah, this one might be one of them.
And again, none of these are like crystal clear. It's just random.
These aren't Class A's.
Yeah, it's just random stuff that made us go, huh.
Things that make you go.
Things that can make you go.
So the clip that I have of this is, it's like, it's going to play over and over several times. Should I use that one?
If you want, because I didn't loop mine, I don't think.
I looped mine. Okay. Well, we'll just play it.
Yep. Supposed to hear answers, and I don't really buy it, but...
Yeah, I know.
Like, you're hearing bits, and I don't really buy it, but... 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 And I don't really buy it, but...
Okay, just to explain like what I did there. The first 2 times you hear it is kind of the longer clip untouched. And then the second couple of clips, so then there's 2 more where I've kind of cleaned it up and tried to remove, I've amplified it actually. Yeah. I just amplified it. And the third one, I've tried to remove background noise. So hopefully you can hear it.
Yeah.
So we think... Oh no, that thing's turning on? Oh, okay. Maybe it won't. There's a dehumidifier down here. Sorry. I'm still getting to know the house. It sounded like it was going to kick in and it's kind of loud, but maybe it's not going to. Anyway, we think it's saying, tell Jim I said hi.
Yeah. And that's none of us. That isn't any of us talking.
You can hear Rhonda talk almost immediately after it. It's definitely not her.
Yeah.
It wasn't me because I was the one holding the recorder.
I don't think it was Brittany.
No, it wasn't Brittany. It doesn't even sound like
It sounds
Brittany.
like a female voice.
Definitely sounds like a female. And I know that we immediately want to make the connection to my gym. Yeah. He was not there. We had open house happening right after that. And so he had a lot of work to do at the house. However, and let me pull up the report. There was someone, a former owner of the building in the 1960s was James Ketter.
Yeah.
And obviously, Jim is a nickname for James. And there was also a James McCullough who owned a business in Campbellsport. I think Barry has more information on that. I don't think it was this business, or if it might have been nearby. But there are two Jameses associated with at least the area that I think is more likely whoever this woman was telling us to say hi to. I don't think it was anyone saying hi to my Jim.
Tell Jim I said hi.
But yeah, I mean, that was the first EVP session we did. It wasn't even an EVP session, as you heard. We were just talking.
Yeah, and then we went and sat in
the bar and I reviewed it.
Yeah, and
we all heard
yeah.
it. I mean, my Jim doesn't hear it. Like, for some reason, he just can't, like, he can kind of hear that something's being said, but he doesn't hear what we hear. And I feel like we all immediately were like, wow, tell Jim I said hi.
Yeah.
So, yeah, very interesting. And then we moved into the basement.
Mm-hmm.
As a group, right? We all went down there together.
I think Devin and Mark went down there. But when we were in the bar, Devin and Mark went downstairs and we're just trying for EVP and checking out downstairs.
Yeah. And then eventually we all went down there and did the Estes Method.
Yeah.
So how do you want me to play some of these clips?
We had a couple, there were times that you guys were sitting upstairs and then random noises.
Jim just flushed the toilet upstairs.
And then I went downstairs by myself because the one I got with the electrical interference, I don't know if you want to play that next, is when you guys were all upstairs and I was down there by myself.
Yeah.
And
that was the only time that happened all night, was that electrical interference?
No, it came back again, but that's never happened before with that recorder, which I thought was weird. What was I going to say? Do you know more about the recliner story than I do?
So it's weird. I don't feel like any of the activity we got points to Mush being there.
Yeah, because Mush
I hope we're saying that right. He was a former owner of the bar and restaurant. I think when it was the Amber Hotel. I hope I'm not butchering the history of this place. But he was a very robust man. And that's not even his recliner in the basement. I think that's supposed to be like a recreation of his recliner. I think the recliner is somewhere else, more official.
Yeah.
But he was a robust man, and the story is that when he died in the building, they had to actually remove some wall stuff to get him out. But I think the people claim to have seen him in the basement. We did not have that experience.
No, so I think somebody put that recliner down there.
Mm-hmm.
I think that might have been Michael Otten that we did. You weren't at JFK Prep, but he was with us at JFK Prep.
He was with the group that came in.
Yeah.
We found an article about an investigation that was done there, and the coincidence is that you guys happen to know him.
Yeah. Yeah. He was with us for the JFK Prep investigation. So we think they brought the recliner in.
It could be.
But at one point in the investigation, I was downstairs by myself while you guys were upstairs, and I was trying to get EVPs, and that's when I got all of a sudden electrical interference started showing up on my recorder. And then I think in that one clip, I hear what sounds like
a whisper, a sigh or something.
A sigh or somebody starting to say something.
And it's funny because you also are starting to say something, and it doesn't make sense that you could have made both sounds.
No.
Like, it's sort of, you start making a sound over that sound, right? So it can't be you.
No. And there was nobody down there with me, and I was by the recliner. So if you want to play that one.
Yeah.
Can you pose by your chair? I'm going to take a picture in 1, 2, 3. Thank you. I wish I knew if this was your chair, Mush.
That interference is interesting.
Because that's when it started was...
Well, and I think if it were something in the basement interfering with electronics, we would have had that issue with all of our equipment.
It could just be the recorder, because it's an old recorder. I bought it at a thrift store.
It could be.
It hasn't showed up before when I've used that recorder.
Or the rest of the night, right?
No, it started coming back after that, after
okay.
the time in the basement. But what the sigh that we talk about is like...
It's right before you kind of say, I wish I knew. Or
yeah, I wish I knew. Like I start
chair.
talking, but right before it's like I sigh or make a noise. It's like there's another sigh right before that.
And it's
that
kind
doesn't,
of long.
Yeah, that doesn't make, it's not my...
It doesn't sound like you.
No. So it almost like starts right when shortly before I start talking.
Breath, like
yeah. So it's just weird that don't know what that is.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Is it something? We don't know. But we thought it's worth mentioning.
It might not be, but the basement.
It's odd.
Yeah, it's odd.
And you were down there alone. If there were other people down there, I would almost try to
you guys were all upstairs.
Yeah.
That's where we ran into a problem with this investigation was the people walking on the top floor.
The people who were living there.
Yeah.
You could hear them walking around.
Yes.
Not so much, you could from the basement, especially if someone was, there was like a exterior staircase, which must be how they get up and down to their apartments. And we could hear that throughout the night.
But then, I don't know. I feel like we're jumping around a lot with the investigation.
It's a little disorganized.
Yeah, it's very disorganized. But
it's been a minute.
When it was interesting that Lauren Haley asked about that. Did you see where she asked about the
staircase?
No, about the talk while I look this up. Talk to our listeners. Talking.
Literally never know what to say when you tell me to entertain people.
Okay. Lauren said, was that wooden high chair already there in the picture?
Yeah. Yep.
And it was, but it's interesting.
It's
interesting she said that because that's where we saw what I'm pretty sure that's where I think Brittany and myself kind of saw some movement back there. It
was
too.
Behind me.
No, but there was also movement that it looked
too?
like it was moving back right behind where that wooden high chair was.
Yeah, because when we were down there initially doing like an EVP session, I was sitting in the chair you eventually sat in for the Estes Method.
Oh yeah. We'll get to that.
And you kept saying, I keep seeing something moving behind Krista.
But earlier we saw movement back in that section,
corner. Okay.
The corner behind where that high chair was. So it was interesting. She asked about the high chair.
Isn't that back where the
coal furnace? There was like a room back there.
Oh, I thought it was actually oh my God, safe. Like there's a huge walk-in safe.
Yeah,
Isn't that in that corner?
Yeah.
And that is activity that's supposed to happen down there is that door will open and close and it's insanely heavy.
Yeah.
So it's interesting that you saw movement, like shadows moving
by there.
Back
and
there.
that's directly behind that high chair that Lauren asked about.
Why is that high chair even there?
I don't know. But, now
so
that you
odd.
jumped into talking about when we were doing the first EVP session downstairs, I was in a chair, Barry was on one side of me, and you were on the other side of me. And the lights were off, but I kept seeing what looked like movement directly behind you.
Yeah, there was ambient light down there, so you could still kind of see.
It's interesting because on my clip, I'm like, I keep seeing movement.
Yeah,
and
you can
I
hear
didn't know
that.
Brittany did too, because Brittany said she kept seeing movement behind you too. Like to me, it would look like somebody was pacing behind you, like back and forth behind you, sitting in that
creepy.
chair, which creeped you out. So then we switched.
We switched spots.
Yeah, we switched spots. And that becomes important later when we have our Estes Method session.
And at what point were people hearing movement on the stairs?
That was towards the end of the night.
Okay, after the Estes
when
Method?
it really happened where...
Or was it during the Estes Method?
No, it was I think it was at the end of the Estes Method or when we were all talking about the Estes Method where Brittany actually jumped up because they said they heard
someone jiggling the door
walk
handle,
to the
right?
top of the stairway and then jiggle the doorknob.
Yeah.
But on my audio,
I just kicked the table on
my audio, all you can hear is the people walking upstairs. So I didn't catch what Brittany heard.
Yeah, I didn't either.
And then Barry said that Barry went rushing over there when they heard what sounded like somebody walked up to the top of the stairs.
Yes.
That Barry said that she
up
smelled
there.
cigar smoke.
That's right. She said it smelled really sweet.
Yeah, like somebody was
smoking a cigar
right there.
Yeah.
And Brittany was freaked. Like she was like she jumped up when they heard, but we can't rule out that it was people up on the third floor moving around.
The sound of the door handle though, that doesn't make sense unless, it's the kind of building where somebody walking on the third floor could shift things around where the door might move a little.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. It could be, but yeah. I will say, just putting this out there, nothing felt dark there. Mm-mm. It felt very comfortable. Yeah. It felt Like it was creepy, but not like in a, something bad is here. It wasn't like that at all.
And again, but it was still light outside because
it was
our early bird. Barry called it the early bird investigation.
It was great.
I can't.
We're all just old guys.
And it freaks me out.
Except for Brittany and Deb.
It freaks me out that I feel like I fell asleep in my car a little bit on the drive home after that, because all of a sudden I shook and I was down the road a little bit from where I had been on the highway.
Next time just sleep here.
Yeah.
Like come here first and then we'll drive down there and then you can, we have enough bedrooms.
I think we wrapped it up by
10?
10, easily by 10 o'clock, but it was still light outside when we were doing some of this stuff.
Yeah.
Which actually helped, but then they were saying maybe the movement we saw in that corner was people walking along the side of the building, but it's a very small town. I don't think anybody was walking on that side of the building outside the window.
Yeah.
But I very clearly saw movement back by that safe corner.
Yeah.
But I definitely saw movement behind you. And again, could it have been somebody outside those windows? Possibly, but I don't think it was, because
I just don't know how it would create what you saw, though.
No.
I feel like you'd actually see a figure walking by. Yeah. You know, those typical basement windows?
No, because this was like something was pacing behind you when you were sitting in that chair when we were trying for EVP. And Brittany saw it too, so I'm glad that she corroborated what I saw. But
also, I want to mention I put the REM pod back there when you guys were seeing that.
Yeah,
it never went off once.
No, it didn't. But the REM pod didn't go off all night, except and we'll jump into our Estes.
Did you have another clip you wanted me to share though?
Well, there's one called
Whisper 1 and Whisper 2.
Whisper. So you can play those first.
What's basement sound?
Basement sound is when we all heard something come from the other side of the basement when we were trying for EVP.
Can hear it.
And you can very clearly hear something on the other side of the basement in the dark make a noise when we were trying for EVP. I don't know if you want to even play that.
I mean, it could be anything.
It could be.
I don't know about
that
Whisper
one I have after the Estes Method session. This was recorded. The whisper shows up 3 seconds into the clip. So if you want to play that.
Sure.
I'll know more about it after I hear it.
It has been 2 months.
Yes.
Okay, hold on.
That was really good.
That's actually really weird. We need to do more.
That was really good.
That's actually really weird. We need to do more.
That was really good.
That's actually really weird. We need to do more.
Okay, that was worth playing because I definitely hear a whisper.
Yeah, there's a whisper there.
It's kind of on the end of. Are you saying something?
I think so.
Yeah. We just played it and we already forgot. There's definitely, and that's how EVPs happen. It's either
but it's so frustrating because it's just so light.
You can't hear what it's saying, but it definitely sounds like.
But you know, there's something there. It's like I wish EVPs were a little more solid than that.
They're a little elusive that way. And then there's a whisper too. Are we gonna?
Yeah, because I don't remember. Oh, what does it say? Look at my notes. Look at my notes.
I swear we've done this before, people.
Yeah, we do know what
we're doing. If you're just tuning in for the first time, I'm sorry.
We didn't prepare for this episode.
Not at all. We're a little discombobulated.
It says, when Krista is listening back to her audio, a whisper shows up saying a word that sounds like Jane, James, or Jim.
That would make sense considering what we thought we caught earlier. Okay, we'll give that a shot. Okay, if you haven't caught on by now, I'm playing all the clips 3 times. I actually hear that. I hear it twice.
Yeah, when you pointed that out, I do too.
And it kind of sounds like Jim.
But it's weird that it corresponds to
what we got earlier.
Unless that's but that's not your audio.
No, because you can hear, it sounds like Barry talking on the audio.
Yeah.
We're just sitting quietly listening. Every once in a while you can tell I move around or something, or you're moving around. You're recording me listening, and you can hear what sounds like Barry talking on my audio.
Yeah.
Whatever that is sounds like it's in the room where we're recording.
But it's weird
not
that
on
it corresponds to a Jim that we thought we heard earlier.
Yeah, I swear I hear Jim twice.
So is that all we really have for EVPs?
Yeah, I think so.
There's just. It's hard because it's all just whispers. Mm-hmm. It's all whispers. It's nothing very concrete, but it's weird because we have no idea where these came from.
Right.
Are we going to want to put the Estes Method in there, or are we going to want to put it at the end of the episode where they can go listen to it if they want? Because I don't want to force them to sit and listen to the whole Estes Method. You know what I'm saying?
I kind of want to talk about it afterwards, though.
No, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine.
Let's put it in here, and then if we could just give them the timestamp if they don't want to sit through it.
Yeah.
Like, I think you should listen to it, people.
Yeah.
I mean, some of it's kind of boring, but there's definitely a point where it's like, wait, what is going on?
Yeah, so before...
And I drop an F-bomb that I have to...
You drop an F-bomb.
Because right when the REM pod goes off, I'm clearly
it's weird because
startled.
A couple of us tried it, and then... Did I do it
You're
twice?
the only person who did the Estes Method.
Aren't
I? You? I didn't do it.
Okay, maybe I am.
Rhonda tried it upstairs.
And nothing.
Brittany
but
maybe
it's
tried
weird
it upstairs.
Because we've talked about this before. Like, the way that I do the Estes Method...
You zone out.
...is I'm...
Oh my God, that
You're so
scared me.
jumpy. I have the headphones on, so I cannot hear anything you guys are saying. And I have the sleeping
Blindfold.
mask on, so I can't see anything. And I'm listening to the spirit box through the headphones. I can't hear what you guys are saying.
So he's essentially explaining the Estes Method right now.
I can hear murmurs of you guys.
Yeah, you know someone's talking.
Like, there's points where I can hear you guys all giggling, but I don't know what you're laughing about. But what I'm listening to the audio, like Rhonda and everybody else is doing, I'm listening for words to come through in the static from the spirit box. But I'm also saying what pops into my head when I'm listening to the spirit box, because sometimes I'm going off a combination of what I'm hearing, the physical words I can hear flash through the spirit box, but then I'm also saying what hearing that makes me say.
Yeah,
I'm
that makes sense
I'm
to
not
me.
like in a trance. I'm just so zoned.
You do have to get in a zone, though.
Yeah, you're like I'm in a zone. I'm not in a trance. Like, I'm not like in a medium trance. I'm just listening. I'm in a zone where I'm saying what I hear or what pops into my head. And I think that's what the difference is between like when I do it and when Rhonda does it, because she is just focusing solely on the sound.
I'm trying to listen to the words that are coming
I'm doing
through.
that,
And that's hard.
Yeah, and I'm doing that and saying what pops in my head when I hear the words.
It's kind of like if you think about those 3D puzzles, you have to actually unfocus for the thing to come through the 3D puzzle.
That's a really good way to put it, because I'm very unfocused on something.
So if you don't know what the Estes Method is, that's kind of, I mean, he kind of explained it to you, but he is wearing a blindfold and you're supposed to have noise canceling headphones, which we don't have. No. But then you plug the headphones into the spirit box. And so if you're the one who's quote unquote under, all you really should be able to hear is what's coming through on the spirit box. Yeah. You can't hear any of the questions being asked.
No.
And the whole point is that you're giving answers that a spirit is hopefully, allegedly providing to questions we're asking that you can't hear. Yep. So it's completely unbiased.
Yeah. And when I had those, like I said, I can hear murmurs of people talking, but I can
you can't hear the questions.
No, but I can hear giggling when you guys say something funny or when I say something funny. But during this one, all of a sudden you guys had lights on me. I could see that you guys had your flashlights on me, and I didn't know why. But so some of my...
Could you hear the REM pod going off?
No.
Oh, that's so crazy.
Some of my responses like kind of tied in with the questions you guys were asking.
They totally tied in.
But at one point during the Estes Method, the REM pod that we had behind me...
Directly behind
me, because I was sitting there, because that is where I saw movement earlier, and Krista and I switched spots. And the REM pod had been there all night, and I don't think it went off all night.
Not before
and then
or
all
after.
of a sudden during the Estes Method session, it started going off. And that's when Krista dropped an F-bomb, because it's like, what's going on?
Yeah.
So it was just weird to me that it started going off, and I had no idea it was going off. I just know that you guys all of a sudden had lights on me reacting to something, and I didn't know what it was. And I did not know until you guys told me that the REM pod went off directly behind me during the Estes Method session, right where we saw movement earlier. And to me, this is what really sold me on something is going on in that basement.
It's one thing to get a couple EVPs, but then I feel like you get two things on top of each other.
Yeah.
What was coming through the spirit box and the REM pod
Yeah.
happening at the same time. It's like That's more than just a
coincidence. Yeah, because that REM pod did not go off
No.
all night. You know,
And we've had it go off at Glen Beulah, but that was the walkie-talkies.
yeah, we knew that and we didn't have walkie-talkies out at this investigation. So the fact that it went off during the Estes Method session, some of my answers in the Estes Method, like I'm really convinced that
that's something
that we need to check out.
And I want to mention too that the REM pod will the direction that the interference is coming from, those lights will go off, and so it was behind you in that corner where the safe is. Yeah. That's the side that was getting the interference.
Yeah,
from the REM pod.
It's very weird.
Yeah.
So do you want to play the entire?
Yeah.
Here is the entire Estes Method session. Again, I will post the timestamps so you guys can just skip over this if you want, but it's really interesting to listen to. Like, I love the, oh my God, what was the word that came through? Squirt?
Yeah. Squirt.
When Brittany
asked.
Towards
the end.
Yeah, because Brittany asked a question and I heard, like, shut up, squirt, or something came through like that I didn't know.
And I think I say at the time, wow, that's a very like
old-timey
word. that, like, who calls people a squirt today?
That somebody would have said, like, to Brittany.
And she was a younger person.
Yeah. So it's just,
I thought there was some interesting stuff that came through.
It was a really interesting Estes Method session. So here it is in its entirety.
Who's down here with us right now?
Kurt.
It's happened a lot at the school.
Yes.
Our names came up a lot.
Yes, that's Kurt.
Who else is down here with us?
What's all their names?
Me.
Who's me?
I tripped.
Is that how you died?
Did you fall down those scary stairs? I understand why you tripped.
I was going to ask if someone fell on them, but that would be bad.
Whose voice did we hear upstairs in the dining room?
Show me the painting.
Okay.
Do you know where the painting is? Are you
Jeff?
Jeff. Who's Jeff? What year is it?
Kurt?
Yes, that's Kurt you're talking through. Can you name anybody else in the
Jim?
Oh.
Is this a woman?
Yeah, I wish I knew if he was hearing a female voice.
What's my name?
Were you walking around upstairs before?
Fools.
Oh.
That's not nice.
Are there more than one of you here?
It's difficult.
Is it difficult?
Fools.
Why are we fools?
Are you talking about other spirits here are fools or us?
I can see it.
Can you see the red light?
Who are we talking to right now?
No,
No, you don't want to tell
forget
us?
it.
You have to explain to us what you want.
Did you used to work here?
I'm up here.
Are you upstairs?
Listen. Kurt.
I hear
What's
yes.
Mm-hmm. I do too.
Is that you moving upstairs?
Can you stomp your foot?
Who are you? Do you hear it?
Kurt,
Mm-hmm. It's coming from over here in this corner.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, shut the fuck up. Sorry.
Okay, what does that mean?
There's something next to the REM pod
Standing right there.
on that side.
definitely.
Oh my god.
Do you have a camera?
Are
ready?
you-
Can you take a picture? Picture, please.
I don't even know how to turn the flash on though.
Are you standing next to Kurt right now?
Do you hear that?
Yep.
Yep, I do. I keep hearing.
Thank you for letting us know you're here.
Fantastic.
Thank you. Can you stop it?
Seek me.
Seek me?
Your flash is, you'll see it, the lightning bolt.
Jeffrey.
Upper left corner.
Who is this Jeffrey?
Who's Jeffrey?
Thank you, Mary.
Someone again, do you hear the pound upstairs?
Yeah, I hear upstairs.
You can't make me.
We
We're
don't
not
wanna
trying to
you
make
do
you.
anything.
Yeah, we just want to talk to you. We're not trying to make you leave.
We just,
We're sorry for making you feel uncomfortable.
that's not our intention. I keep hearing stuff upstairs.
Oh, I do too.
I hear voices now. That has to be like the people living. Wow, dude. Do you think that thing is? Why would it just start now though?
Can you? Oh, sorry.
Is that you upstairs?
It's wet.
I don't care.
If you're messing with the REM pod, can you stop it?
Shut it.
What are we shutting?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to make you mad.
Are you angry that we're here? Are we invading your space?
Unfortunately.
Oh my
Oh
god.
God.
Well, we
I'm
lived
sorry.
here too long.
We have respect for you. We just want to know what things are like after you pass.
There's so much unknown.
I think all of us here have lost somebody very close to us and just had that
Listen.
We're listening. I think it's wild actually that the REM pod just started going off.
Hey, ladies.
Oh.
Oh,
Hi.
is this mush?
I'm here.
Hi, Mush.
Great.
It's nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Tell us about you.
The voices.
Are you lonely?
Did somebody just whisper over there?
No.
No.
Okay.
Hi.
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 It was a little girl's voice that said hi.
Oh, really?
Hi, what's your name?
Do you want to play?
I'm freezing.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
You're very brave to talk to us.
The water's coming.
The
Are
flood.
you from the flood in 1924?
Are you stuck here? Can you see a white light?
Collected. Yes.
It's okay to go towards a white light.
Minnesota.
Also a good place.
It's okay to go there.
Not the football team, though.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, see? I'll even tell Justin that the ghost.
You'll see it.
You'll see it. We'll see what?
What's your name?
If you're here, can you touch the REM pod again? It's that little light with the red light. You just touch it, it'll make a noise.
These men are dead.
Oh. Who's dead?
What year is it?
Yes. Dumbass.
Kurt, he's talking about
Well
you.
then.
Who's a dumbass? God, please say Kurt.
Don't say that.
I think that was Red
Doesn't
from the
it seem
70s.
like there's somebody who's like kind of a jerk who keeps coming through and then backs
It's
out?
like multiple people.
Yeah.
Is there multiple people talking through Kurt?
You squirt.
Okay.
That's interesting because that's kind of an old timey term.
Yep.
Mhm.
What beeping do I keep hearing?
I see you.
That's the ghost box.
Who do you see? Do you see us right now?
Yep.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
Oh. I don't
How
know.
many of us are there?
I'm a shadow.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Did we see you before? I didn't see you. Were you behind me before?
Can we be your friend?
Is there something we can do for you?
How old are you?
That's different.
Is age not a thing where you are?
How many fingers am I holding up?
Wisconsin.
Are you holding up 3?
I am.
That's a W.
The basement.
Good call.
Are you in the basement with us right now?
No.
Oh, that's my watch lighting up.
Are you upstairs?
Where are you?
We're in the basement. Where are you?
Great.
Where would you like us to go?
I'm sleeping.
How did you pass away?
What was that?
Was that Kurt's
I think that was
stomach
his
or
stomach.
cat?
It could have been both. Or either. I think that was his stomach.
Stomach cat.
Even had to make a show. Is there anything you miss from when you were alive?
Mark.
Oh, dang.
Hi, buddy.
Do you know that you're not alive anymore? That's his stomach.
We want to help you if we can.
What painting are you looking for?
Be patient.
Does anyone hear anything over here? Like, okay.
What's over here?
Like behind Kurt?
Yeah.
I won't fight you.
We don't want to fight. We just want to talk.
We have a lot of respect for you.
It's useless.
Why? What's useless? We can help you if you need help. You're walking again or something?
That's gotta be the people.
I accept this.
In there.
No, but why would you do that down here though?
Is it a
It's
form of
always in this
punishment that
corner
you're
back
here?
here. Maybe there's some stairs back there. Like how do they
There
get
are
up there?
stairs, yes.
This place.
Is it a happy place for you or a sad place?
Kurt.
That does seem really loud.
Guys, does that seem like a chair dragging?
I heard another noise upstairs. I'm not sure if it was a chair
I'm
dragging.
hearing, yeah,
Eddie.
squeaking.
There's somebody, there's...
How could that be too
Should I
far
maybe go and just sit up there and not move?
Sure.
Is there somebody upstairs right now?
That's somebody walking around. I just don't think it's loud enough to be
Beautiful.
like us. What's beautiful? Kurt's stomach again.
Are you one of the German immigrants?
Aren't we all?
We're Irish.
Thank you.
For what? Are you German?
Okay, I'm taking it off.
I'm glad Rhonda asked the question about what that beeping is, because in case anyone was hearing that, that's just the spirit box, and it's very faint because you're hearing it through Kurt's headphones, kind of.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
I forget how interesting that whole session is, but
Some
like
of your
I said,
responses are so direct.
I swear to God that I cannot hear what you guys are saying.
Yeah.
Like I said, I can hear if Mark is.
He has
It's
a
just like a
deep
mumble. It's like a
voice.
murmur,
Yeah.
and then I hear a murmur, and then every now and then I hear you guys giggle at something. But I had no idea that the REM pod was going off directly behind me.
That's wild.
I just know at one point you guys turned your lights on me, and I thought maybe you saw movement back in that corner of the basement. I did not realize that the REM pod went off. But there's a lot of weird stuff in that.
Yeah.
In that that whole session.
Yeah.
So I forgot
agree.
how much I like that entire session.
And it's interesting. There's a point where I asked you guys, did somebody just whisper over there? And as we were just listening back to it right now, I did hear a whisper.
Yeah,
A lot of little nuggets in there. Very interesting.
There's a lot of stuff that corresponds with what you guys were saying, and I had no idea what you guys were talking about. You know,
Yeah.
I love that I giggle after I say squirt.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's
Interesting.
that was.
It felt like we were talking to multiple people, and one of them
Yes.
was a little cranky.
One of them was a girl. Like I said, the little girl's voice said hi, and it was a little girl's voice. I need to be better with saying.
If it was a male or female.
No,
or...
I need to be better with saying when I'm directly saying.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
like, this
yeah.
is Kurt. That was a little girl's
Yeah,
voice
yeah.
that said hi.
I think we figured that out. But
Yeah,
I get what you're saying.
But we edited your F bomb
interesting.
out when the REM pod started going
I
off.
wasn't prepared for that.
But it was weird.
It just
that
never goes off.
No, and it was weird that it would, when you said, can you make it stop? It would
was
stop for a little
Brittany.
bit, for a little while. So I don't know. I'm
intrigued by it.
I'm intrigued by that entire Estes Method session. The EVPs we got were not Class A.
No,
I mean, they're
no.
not. They're not going to
But
set
it
the
all
paranormal
ties-
world on fire.
No.
But it's
We're not
interesting.
going viral.
Yeah, this isn't going viral. But it's interesting that.
The name Jim comes up again.
Yeah, and Jeffrey. Like
Jeff
I don't know
twice.
who Jeff is.
Yeah, I don't know who that is either.
You
I
know,
couldn't
but like you
remember.
said, it's like multiple people were like they're all lined up there trying to talk during the spirit box
one of them
session.
seemed like a crotchety old man.
Yeah, that said squirt. We said shut it.
Shut it. Yeah.
So
unfortunately.
Yeah. So it's just a weird session. I mean, just based on what happened during that Estes Method session and some of the EVPs we got, I definitely want to go back and try
There's
again.
something
I think
going
there's
on.
something going
Yep.
on. So that's basically it. That
Yeah.
was, and then we wrapped it up early.
And when we left, the place where we had dinner had somehow converted into a nightclub, and it was like,
Yeah. We're out there laughing because it had like the rave music going. And
We're
I'm
like, wow.
what's going on?
Campbellsport comes to life at night.
Yeah. We wrapped it up early. What was I going to say? I didn't talk about it in the report, but it's interesting that I still have the video from my phone that when I went in to use the women's bathroom, that
light
the light
was
was
getting crazy.
flickering. Like when I was in there, the light was flickering like crazy. Like it was mad that a man was in there using the women's bathroom.
I don't remember it flickering when I was in
No,
there.
so it was, and I do have video of that on my phone. But yeah, so I mean, based on all of that, I went in super skeptical when you and I first walked through, and it's like, oh my God, there's people walking around upstairs.
And I do think some of what we were hearing in the basement was the people just living there,
Yeah,
because
but
it sounded really far
Brittany
away.
was convinced
There was somebody
that there was
upstairs.
somebody at the top of the stairs rattling that doorknob, and nothing showed up on my audio except you could hear people walking upstairs. So I don't know if that covered up what Brittany heard, but Brittany heard enough of the walking upstairs that I put a lot of weight into what she said when she jumped up, freaked out, and then Barry smelled cigar smoke. So there was enough activity there that I would really like to do another investigation there.
Agreed.
Definitely, I love that entire Estes Method session. I think that's one of the best ones I've heard. So
I think we had some good stuff happen
Yeah.
at the Glen Beulah school too, but
yeah.
it was so dang cold we could hardly concentrate
Focus.
on what was going on.
So there you go. There was our.
The temperature was very comfortable in
It was
Campbellsport
perfect.
that night.
Yeah. So there is our investigation.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
that-
Thanks again to Brock
Yeah.
and Julie and Joel.
Yeah. And
Everybody
hopefully
who-
Coleman can come along.
Yeah, that'd be
Because
great.
I think Coleman would have been really impressed with someone like the Estes Method session.
Which he tried at Glen Beulah.
Yeah. Yeah. And again, I don't know why, but I love doing the Estes Method, considering how freaked out I was about it before I ever did it. Like, I love doing it. So
Yeah. So we just have to pick a date.
yeah. And we'll go back and
Maybe a couple dates that we can throw out.
we'll go
but-
back and see what happens.
Yeah.
So there is our investigation in Campbellsport.
Yep.
So thank you guys so much for letting us investigate there.
Yeah.
We loved it.
It was interesting, but we also had a good time.
Yeah,
It was
we
fun.
did.
We always have
Yep.
fun.
Yep. So trivia questions and then
Yeah.
wrap it up.
Yeah.
All right. Like I said, I try to tie the trivia questions in with what the episode is about, and I didn't know what to do, so I did 3 local-ish Manitowoc in the area.
Okay.
You guys know I love my Manitowoc. So are you ready? Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm gonna. So here's a little hint. Not saying it's necessarily for these questions, but like when we do the KVSC trivia contest and we have 10 minutes, a lot of times if there's a question for a specific episode of a show or a specific movie,
Okay.
you can find the script for almost anything online. So a lot of times it's like in such and such scene of this small screen, whatever, this
can
person
Google.
says whatever, and then you can go to a script site, and then when you're on that, you can do a find this specific word in the script, and it will show you. And I'm like,
Interesting.
cool. I'm not saying that's a hint for this, but I'm also saying it's not
not a
hint. So here are today's 3 questions. You ready?
Ready.
I'm going to put this little hint in there because I really kind of actually like this. Question number 26. I wonder if the Kenosha Kickers ever played this game. For 5 strange points, give me the name of the game that won the Charles S. Roberts Award for Best Fantasy or Science Fiction Game of 1979. Again, I wonder if the Kenosha Kickers ever played this game. For 5 strange points, give me the name of the game that won the Charles S. Roberts Award for Best Fantasy or Science Fiction Game of 1979. I'll tell you the answer when we're done
I don't know
recording.
what game you're talking about, but I know the Kenosha Kickers.
Yeah. But I'll tell you the answer when we're done.
Okay.
Question number 27. Shush on this one because you'll know this one.
Oh, will I?
Question number 27. Don't spend too much time going round and round on this one. Krista and I drove past this on our way to the investigation. Aaron and I also, I think, got a geocache right by this. We always point it out whenever we go by it. Located on property owned by the Peggy Hun family, H-U-H-N, Peggy, P-E-G-G-Y. Located on property owned by the Peggy Hun family. They got the idea when they went to Anamosa, Iowa, and saw the one there.
Okay,
Now Krista
it just
got
dawned on me.
For 15 strange points, what is it? Again,
It's such a fun little thing.
Question number 27. Don't spend too much time going round and round on this one. We drove past this on our way to the investigation. Located on property owned by the Peggy Hun or Hoon family, H-U-H-N, they got the idea when they went to Anamosa, Iowa, and saw the one there. For 15 strange points, what is it?
Love it.
Okay. And the strange stumper for this episode. I never knew this, so I thought this was really, really interesting. I'm actually going to give a little hint on this one, too. I wasn't going to, but I'm going to. So question number 28, strange stumper. It will be a marvel if you get this one right. In an episode from 2015, small screen character Calvin is talking over a PA system. For 5 strange points, according to Calvin, what are the names of the 2 teams that will be competing on the Manitowoc High School football field? Again, question number 28, strange stumper. It will be a marvel if you get this one. In an episode from 2015, small screen character Calvin is talking over a PA system. For 5 strange points, according to Calvin, what are the names of the 2 teams that will be competing on the Manitowoc High School football field? So there you go.
Okay.
Local questions.
Yeah, fun.
Yeah, I love these questions. I really do. That last one, I never knew that it was a Manitowoc thing. So there you go. You know what the second one is.
Yeah, for sure.
So I think that's it for our first episode from Strange Cellar
1.5.
1.5. We'll probably
2.0 will be coming soon. Not sure if it'll be ready in 2 weeks.
I'm perfectly cool
but
with keeping it in here.
Yeah.
I mean, it's up to you.
there's
Whatever.
just no place to put like our whiteboards and all of that
But we
stuff.
have like a knick-knack shelf
Yeah,
right there.
we do.
But you also going to want to put stuff in here in the washer and dryer directly
Yeah.
behind me. But I think that other room would be
We'll
great
figure it
too.
out.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. Love the house. Holy
Thank
cow.
you. Yeah.
So happy for you guys.
Thank you.
So that's it from Krista and I from Strange Cellar version 1.5. Until next time, stay strange.